Hello, students. You know that a sentence is a set of words that convey complete sense. Now, today we are going to learn about kinds of sentences in this video. A sentence may convey a statement that can be affirmative or negative, a question, a command, request, advice, or suggestion, a strong feeling. Read these sentences. I bought a pretty dress. The first sentence simply states something, so it is an assertive sentence or a statement. Second, what's the cost of this dress? The second sentence asks a question, so it is an interrogative sentence or a question. Look at this dress. The third sentence expresses a command, so it is an imperative sentence. Fourth, how expensive the dress is. The last sentence expresses a strong feeling, so it is an exclamatory sentence. Students, you know that a sentence is a group of words arranged to make complete sense. Now, in this video, we shall discuss different kinds of sentences. There are four kinds of sentences. Number one, simple, assertive, or declarative sentences. Second, interrogative sentences, which are also known as questions. Third, exclamatory sentences. And fourth, imperative sentences. Now, read these examples carefully. These are statements. Children like Chinese food. Second, it is a beautiful painting. Third, an elephant has a sharp memory. These sentences simply state something, so they are called assertive sentences or statements. A statement can be affirmative or negative. Now, I'll explain these sentences. A simple sentence is that in which some declaration or assertion is made or an opinion is expressed. An assertive sentence always states a fact. These sentences are used to state information. They are most commonly used sentence types. They always end with a full stop. Those sentences which make a statement or declare something are known as declarative sentences. Now, read these examples. Children don't like Japanese food. This is a negative sentence. I'll explain again. Words like no, never, not, these words, if you use in any of the sentences, the sentence will be known as negative sentences. Second, children like Japanese gadgets. This is an affirmative sentence. Third, he was making a project. This is again an affirmative sentence because words like no, never, not have not been used in this sentence. Fourth, he wasn't making any collage. This is a negative sentence because the word not is used in this sentence. Fifth, I can bake muffins. This is an affirmative sentence. Sixth, I can't make pizza. It is a negative sentence because again the word not has been used in this sentence. Now let's know more about interrogative sentences. These sentences ask questions. They always end with a question mark. Thus all the questions are interrogative sentences and they are always followed by a question mark. Now let's look at the examples. Do children like Chinese food? Second, is it a beautiful painting? Third, has an elephant a sharp memory? All these sentences are followed by a question mark. So any sentence which is followed by a question mark is known as an interrogative sentences. Now, the third type of sentence is the exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence is one in which sudden expressions of surprise, grief, that is pain, joy, and fear are made. These sentences express emotion and feelings. They always end with an exclamation mark. Look at the examples. Wow, the Chinese food is awesome. Second, what a beautiful painting. Third, what a sharp memory elephants have. All these sentences are ending with an exclamation mark. These sentences express some sudden feeling or emotion. So they are called exclamatory sentences. And we always put an exclamation mark after the interjection or exclamatory sentence. Now let's move on to the fourth type of sentence, that's imperative sentences. An imperative sentence is that in which command, order, advice, or request is made. It also expresses desire or entreaty. Entreaty means an earnest request. In an imperative sentence, the subject you is generally understood. When we say shut the door, it means you shut the door. We don't use the word you in the sentence. It tells someone to do something. It generally ends with a full stop. Let's read the examples. Number one, don't eat junk food. Second, look at the painting. Third, always follow traffic rules. Fourth, please help me. So, there are four types of sentences. Now, read these sentences. I bought a pretty dress. The first sentence simply states something, so it is an assertive or a statement. Second, what's the cost of this dress? The second sentence asks a question, so it is an interrogative or question. Look at this dress. The third sentence expresses a command, so it is an imperative sentence. Fourth, how expensive the dress is. The last sentence expresses a strong feeling, so it is an exclamatory sentence. Now read some more examples of assertive sentences, declarative sentences, and statements. Number one, grammar skills are important to be an effective speaker. Second, practice makes a man perfect. Third, we should not get distracted while studying. Fourth, a rainbow has 7 colors. Fifth, I am feeling tired. Sixth, I revise my lessons regularly. These were the examples of assertive, declarative, or statements. Second, interrogative sentences. All the sentences which end with a question mark and which are questions are known as interrogative sentences. Is there a smart board in your classroom? Second, when will you buy a new bicycle? Third, can you swim? Fourth, how many colors does a rainbow have? Fifth, what is your hobby? Sixth, have you ever been to France? The third type of sentence is imperative sentence, which asks, which makes a command, a request, or order someone to do something. It can be a suggestion or an advice. Number one, obey your elders. Second, give me some time for completing the file. Third, go to nearby place on foot. Fourth, look at the rainbow. Fifth, take exercise daily. Sixth, don't be lazy. Exclamatory sentences which express your emotions or feelings and always end with an exclamation mark. Number one, how nice of you. Second, well done. Third, what a great invention it is. Fourth, how beautiful the rainbow is. Fifth, how tired I am. Sixth, wow, this book is awesome. Now, let's revise the kinds of sentences. There are four kinds of sentences. Assertive, a sentence which makes a statement. Interrogative, a sentence that asks a question. Exclamatory, a sentence that expresses any strong emotion. Imperative, a sentence that requests or commands. Now, let's revise once again. There are four types of sentences: declarative, which always ends with a full stop; interrogative sentences, they always end with a question mark; imperative sentences generally end with a full stop; and exclamatory sentences always end with an exclamation mark. Declarative tells us about something and ends with a full stop. Interrogative asks something and ends with a question mark. Imperative, it tells someone to do something and ends with a full stop. Exclamatory sentences express strong feeling and ends with an exclamation mark. So, I hope kinds of sentences are clear to you. Now, one important thing to be noted while learning the assertive or declarative sentence. The assertive sentences are of two types: affirmative sentence and negative sentences. Affirmative always makes a positive statement. Example, Ganga is a holy river. While the negative sentences, these sentences use words like no, not, or never, etc. For example, he is not a clever man. Now, another important note to be kept in mind while learning kinds of sentences: affirmative and negative sentences can be interchanged without any change in the meaning of the sentences. Example, he is sometimes foolish. This is an affirmative sentence, but we can change the same sentence into a negative sentence. He is not always wise. Thank you. Have a good day.